Hello kings and queens, this is part 2 to my video. As I said, I was going to come on here and this is going to be a part 2 from, all the flack that LeBron received from him, opening his school, talking about it, and doing all these interviews about it. So, I don't know if you guys know the popular news reporter or anchor or whatever you would want, journalist on CNN. His name is Don Lemon. He's a black man. He's always, he has his own show on CNN where he talks about things that are going on in politics, where he talks about the wrong that Trump's doing. He has different other commentators on his platform where he, basically tells the truth about what Trump's doing. So clearly Trump doesn't like him because everything that's not positive about Trump is fake news, right? So, okay, Trump came out with this tweet and said, what did he say? So 4 days after LeBron did his interviews, opened the school, everybody found out about it. They opened the doors and all that. Trump says, LeBron James was just interviewed by the dumbest man on television, i.e. Don Lemon. He made LeBron look smart, i.e. calling LeBron dumb, which isn't easy. I like Michael. Now, I went back on Google to see the other things. Has Trump ever said anything bad about LeBron James? Now, in the past, when LeBron was just doing what they told him to do, shutting up and dribbling, he was like, oh, LeBron's such a great player. Oh, I love LeBron. There's nothing bad I can say about him. All these tweets, all these positive ass tweets about LeBron. But once LeBron does some positive shit for black people, black kids, to better our community, his community, and black kids, it's a motherfucking problem. It's a negative thing. And now LeBron's dumb and now Don Lemon's dumb because they both, when they had their interview, one of the things LeBron said was that Trump is trying to divide us by sports, which is what he is trying to do. So I thought that was just like, really, like, Trump, like, there's nothing negative you could say about this. If there's anything you can say negative about somebody opening up schools for like less fortunate kids or kids in general, then something is wrong with you. But we clearly know something is already wrong with Trump, so that doesn't even have to be said. Now, him saying I like Mike, meaning Michael Jordan, I was on Facebook and I had read a quote that Michael Jordan said pertaining to what Trump said and pertaining to what LeBron James did. Now, Michael Jordan's tweet says, or not a tweet, it wasn't a tweet, it was, I guess his team had came out with the quote from Michael Jordan. It was not a tweet. So, it says, I support LJ, meaning LeBron James, and what he's doing for his community. No. He says, I support LJ. He's doing an amazing job for his community, period. Now, when I went on Facebook and read that quote, I thought to myself, like, that's all you're going to say? Like, okay, thanks, but I could have took or left that. So people were like trying to say, oh my God, Michael Jordan is uplifting LeBron James. Oh, he's co-signing, blah, blah, blah. Like trying to up Michael like he did some great ass shit. My thoughts on it were, you can't say nothing else. Like, come on, Jordan, you're like Michael Jordan. Like, you're like the best player of all time. And you don't hear nothing about basketball. You hear Michael Jordan. And that's all you're going to say, that little ass tweet. He's doing something amazing for his community. Like, and you're going to call him LJ? What the fuck is a LJ? It's LeBron James. Like, you could have said LeBron James. I just feel like everybody was, like, getting all up in arms because Jordan said this. I feel like, okay, like, you could have kept that to yourself. I didn't need to hear that. And I don't feel no different about this man. Now, I don't watch sports like that. Like, I used to watch basketball all the time when Kobe was playing because that's my favorite player. But I guess Shannon Sharp has a show on ESPN or whatever. Shannon Sharp, black man, he be talking about the sports. I don't know. So Shannon Sharp basically agreed with what I was thinking. He said that Jordan's statement was too soft. And I feel like it was too soft too. he also said Jordan wants to swim, but Jordan doesn't want to get wet. Meaning Jordan wants to say the least bit, but still act like he's with us. No. I don't know if y'all have heard. I was literally having a debate with somebody about this on Facebook. Have y'all heard about Jordan funding prisons and giving money to prisons and stuff like that? Like, almost every black person that I've talked to about this told me that they've heard this, but two. The guy I was debating with and one of my other guy friends. So the guy who I was debating with on Facebook, he was like, no, that's not the black Michael Jordan. That's a white man named Michael Jordan. And I said, if that were to be true, and if Michael Jordan does not fund prisons, how come he has never come out and debunked this statement? He has never come out and say, I don't give money to prisons. I don't help put black men in prisons. I don't help do any of that. He has never said anything about this at all. Even if I wasn't caping for black people, which he clearly is not, I would still come out and say, I ain't giving no money to black prisons. Like, why would you want that to keep going with your name? Like, okay, so like I said, Michael Jordan funds prisons, and I really don't care that he said this statement. It's really not a big deal to me. Like I said, he could have kept that to himself. And clearly Shannon Sharp agrees with me, and we're on the same page. And I mean, I felt like, okay, yes, he did come out and say something, but I mean, LJ, like, you could have kept that. So tell me what you guys think about that. Tell me what you guys think about what Trump said. If y'all know who Don Lemon is, and tell me you guys' thoughts. What you guys think about it. So also in other news, okay, I saw this on Facebook. I get a lot of my information I get, you guys, is from Facebook and from YouTube. So this next story I saw on Facebook, I seen like the video like so many times on my timeline yesterday. And it's about in Inglewood, Chicago. The police were confronted in a neighborhood where this is what the police did, y'all. So they left a whole big they left a whole truck full of Jordan shoes, Nike Jordan shoes with the top up. They left the truck out in Inglewood, in the hood, where black kids are playing at, to bait them in to stealing these shoes so they can have a reason to arrest them. Bruh, so you're literally baiting our black kids, black little boys and black little girls, teenage little boys, teenage little girls. You're baiting them in to steal shit. First of all, you're messing with their psyche. Second of all, you're literally just doing this in black hood neighborhoods to arrest and take more black people to jail for us to do y'all labor again, just like slavery, and pay us cents. But that's a whole nother topic and everything too on its own. Now, why they don't do this in white neighborhoods? Because just because people are rich and just because kids are rich, don't mean if they don't see no free pair of Jordans, they're not going to go and take it. Most people, I don't even want to say most. I just feel like, why would you do that in a poor neighborhood where people don't have the money to buy these things and accumulate these things on their own? Like, I just feel like that's so messed up. And they do this so much. They did that with crack, which is why, or cocaine, crack. That's why it was so big back in, I don't know, it was the 50s or 60s. They did the same thing with the guns in Chicago, just placing the guns there. It's like they want us to, it's not enough about us messing up and doing shit on our own. It's like they are pushing us and they're baiting us to do shit. It's just like so messed up, bruh. So there was a video of them actually confronting the police officer standing by waiting for somebody to go to the truck. So they confront them and they say, like, what's up? Like, why are y'all doing this? And they ain't have not a damn thing to say. They said nothing. They literally said nothing. And then, so the FBI has no comment. And the Chicago police, guess what? Has no comment. Because they know what the fuck they're doing. Like, now, in other news, I don't know if y'all heard about this story. This happened in Brooklyn, New York. So I think it was a mother, her mother. So it was a grandmother, a mother, and their daughters all went to go get their nails done, their toes done, and their eyebrows done. Now, they liked and paid for everything but one thing. So the mom didn't like one of the ways that that her daughter's eyebrows were done, and she refused to pay the $5 that the eyebrows cost. Mind you, like I said, four or five of those women got nails, toes, and eyebrows. They refused to pay for one eyebrow because they did not like it. I ain't paying for my nails if I don't like it. Like, what do you mean? If I don't like some services that you gave me, I'm not paying for it. You can't reshape my eyebrows. You can't fix my eyebrows after you already messed them up. So I wouldn't pay for it either. That was me. But so, since these ladies refused to pay the itty bitty $5, these Asian people started beating them with broomsticks and mop sticks, metal broomsticks, and wooden mops. Like, bruh, this started beating the crap out of them. Like, this is all on video. So there was one man that was in the salon. Of course, you know, he was Asian. He's holding one of the women so she can get beat up. So these other women can beat on her with these sticks. Or not these sticks, these metal poles from the brooms and the mops. Now, not only did they beat these women, including the grandmother. They beat the grandmother, the mother, and the daughters. Not only did they do this, but they sprayed acetone on them too. If you're a lady, you know what acetone is, nail polish remover. If that gets in your eye, if that gets in your mouth, if that gets in a cut or a wound, that shit hurts. That shit is painful. Like, and okay. To top it all off, there was one, I guess a black lady that was getting her feet done or her nails done or whatever. She was recording this whole thing. Now, why she was recording this whole thing and not helping, I don't know. I don't know. Because I would have propped my phone up somewhere and went to go grab some shit and help them ladies. Because you got me fucked up if I'm going to see black women getting I'm sorry for my language, but if I'm going to see black women getting beat up by Asians and a grown man holding one of them for them to get beat up, no ma'am, no sir, I'm not just standing there and going to record. But anyways, thank God she did. Thank God it was recorded in general. So, the ladies, so they called the police and the police arrested the ladies that were getting beat up. The people that, the business that, the people that beat these ladies up got charged with nothing. The people who were abused, which is black people, which is black women, got arrested, got charged. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you literally, and this ain't, they can't say no stand your ground. They can't say anything. $5 and you beating women up with metal poles? Are you serious? And then the other ladies that got beat up get arrested? The police, the government have no regard for black lives. They do not care if we get beat up, if we get shot, if we get tortured, if we get hung. They don't care. Please tell me, what am I being charged with because I didn't pay $5 for my eyebrows? Over you putting your hands on me and using objects to beat me up and my whole family. And you get charged with nothing? You gotta be kidding me. Like, in what part of the world and in what part of the brain does this make sense? No clue, no clue. So, of course, you know, when this, you know, got blown up and the people of, I guess, Brooklyn found out what nail salon this was, they were outside protesting and that shop got shut down for one whole day. Ooh, excuse me. I'm not sure what happened after that. I'm not sure if it's still shut down or what's happening, but I do know that they got shut down for one day. I also saw a video on YouTube just recently of somebody recording them protesting outside and two teenage girls about to go in and get their nails done. So somebody had an iPad and was showing the girls the whole video of these women getting beat up. And when they were watching the video, their faces were like, and they kept walking down the street to go to another nail salon. Ladies, We cannot keep giving our money to these Asians and letting them treat us like this. Now, granted, there are some women that get their nails and toes done and run out. But in that incident, that was not the case. And it's not okay. We need to start opening our own nail salons. There's so many girls I know that do nails, that, you know, that do hair and do nails, but either they do it on the side or they do it in the house. Like, we need to come together, ladies. If y'all do nails, if y'all want to open a business, come together so we can spend our money with ourselves, with our community, Black owned. Like, come on. We cannot keep going through this and keep going back to these Asian ladies where they talk about us, we don't know what they saying, where they do our nails in their type of way and we don't like it, and where they're beating us because of $5 eyebrows. Like, bruh, like, no, that's not okay, and that should not be happening. So tell me what you guys think about that. I just thought that was so crazy. Like, me, myself, like, I don't really get my nails done that much. I don't really like that acrylic and all that. But, I mean, to each its own. I'm not saying anything is wrong with getting your nails done, girl. Get beautified, do you, you know. But I feel like we should spend more of our money in Black-owned businesses. So if you know your homegirl do nails, go to your homegirl. You know your cousin, auntie, grandma, sister, mother-in-law does nails, go to her. Like, keep it in-house, because we cannot keep going through that and repaying them. Like, we cannot. So I know this video getting kind of long, y'all, but I have one more thing to talk about. Did y'all hear about the lady in Tampa that threw her baby into the river, in the Hillsborough River? So a lady named Shakayla Denson threw her 4-year-old daughter into the Hillsborough River. So she stole a 2007 Nissan Altima off a lot and then pushed her daughter into the back seat, drove to the Hillsborough River, and just kept walking. Now, mind you, there's witnesses seeing her do all of this. When she gets to the river or whatever close by, she pulls up, she stops, she gets out of the car, she takes her daughter out of the car. They walk towards the river, closer and closer and closer. So her daughter runs in, and then she just walks back to shore. Of course, her daughter, I'm sure, you know, she got washed away in the waves and she drowned. And the mother is charged with first-degree murder and child negligence. And I just think, like, bruh, if you don't want kids, if you don't think you're going to be a good mother, if you have a child and you don't want to take care of them or don't think you can anymore, please tell someone. I am so sick of hearing about all these stories about all these babies getting thrown into rivers, getting tortured, getting thrown off bridges. What did these babies do? They didn't ask to be here. Please go to your local fire department. Go to your mom, your grandma, somebody you know wants a child, somebody you know knows about adoption, knows about something. Please. So tell me what you guys think about that story. Like I said, that happened in Tampa, Florida, guys. Like, Tampa, where we all are. Well, not where we all are, but, you know, where I live. This happened where I live. Like, literally not too far from where I actually live. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about all these stories I talked about. If you have any comments, if you have any, I don't know, any information that I missed or anything that I may be wrong about, let me know. I love you guys. Thank you so much. You guys, I'm up to 41 subscribers, and I know it's not a lot, but like I said, I love you all so much. Please like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and thank you. I love you guys.